Ladies and gentlemen, we'll welcome the Raw, and this Friday I can confirm already it's going to be Alpha Academy going 2-on-2 with FTR. It's going to take place in your main event this Friday, but what's going to be taking place up next, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be Carry Out Our Starcade, and it's going to be the Street Profits going 2-on-2 with Judgment Day, and that one is going to determine who moves on and takes on whoever wins Friday. But ladies and gentlemen, in our main event for our Bray Wyatt tribute match, it is going to be the Shield going 2-on-2 with the Wyatt family here tonight. But let's get right in to our first matchup of the night. It is going to be Judgment Day going 2-on-2 with the Street Profits. Now, this matchup is, there's a lot to go over in this matchup. Now, looking back on the Street Profits, seeing what they've done so far here in the Starcade Tag Team Tournament, knocking off the OC, getting that win back from over 2 months ago when they first originally went against each other. And then you got a team like the Judgment Day, team that a lot of people never really expected to, persevere here in Universe Mode. A lot of people, even though the team of Austin Theory and Adam Cole didn't seem like a very likely team, it was definitely something more that we could say from Dominic Mysterio and JD McDonough, as McDonough has been the newest member of Judgment Day since, he attacked Bryan Danielson back at the Fully Loaded pay-per-view, and Finn Balor gave McDonough instructions, and same way Damian Priest gave Dominic Mysterio instructions, while Damian Priest is doing his thing with Finn Balor with the World Heavyweight Championship, while Rhea Ripley's doing her thing in the women's division. Dominic Mysterio and JD McDonough are putting the Judgment Day, they're not only putting their name on the map even more than it already is, but they're putting their name in a different slot, and that being the tag team division. As we know, Judgment Day, they've teamed up a little bit in the past here in Universe Mode with Damian Priest and Dominic Mysterio, but this one's a little different. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, another team who has been absolutely killing it, and Phoenix, Arizona is that much hype, man, oh man. We had to make sure everybody got down safe tonight from their flight. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are in Phoenix, Arizona, and it is going to be one hell of an episode here tonight, as this Friday we are going to be in Arizona as well. It's going to be fun, guys. It's going to be very, very fun being in Arizona for this week, as the crowd is absolutely ecstatic for the Starcade Tag Team Tournament, as this is the first Raw right after the No Mercy pay-per-view. What a pay-per-view it was. I want to thank everybody for that pay-per-view. That pay-per-view got groundbreaking numbers, with being our first pay-per-view to hit 1,000 views in under 24 hours. So I just want to thank everybody for that real quick. And I just want to say, man, oh man, as Universe Smoke keeps rising, as our road to 2,000 subscribers keeps going and going, I can promise you one thing and one thing only: the Street Profits are here tonight to definitely make their statement, as they have been doing over the last couple of weeks here in the Starcade Tag Team Tournament, as we on the channel have been making our statement here in Universe Mode. And you see Dominic Mysterio and JD McDonough, they do not seem impressed with the antics of the Street Profits. Listen, when they're doing their entrances, it's all fun and games. They're here to pop the crowd, but when it comes down to the in-ring wrestling, when it comes down to when the bell rings, they get serious. And I can definitely say that it's going to be a damn interesting matchup to start off here tonight, as the Starcade Tag Team Tournament has been one hell of a tournament, putting tag team wrestling back on the map here in Universe Mode, really bringing it in a huge spotlight. But you see JD McDonough here. Ooh, big DDT there, Montez Ford. McDonough here starting off against Montez Ford. Very interesting dynamic we're seeing here tonight with JD McDonough. Very beautiful work there. Nice kick to the face there by JD McDonough, as McDonough looking very good in this matchup against Montez Ford, as Ford was, I would say is the bigger guy out of him and McDonough. And McDonough sets him down with a Uranagi. JD McDonough, standing moonsault. Look at that. Look at that. JD McDonough showing off, and now tagging in Dominic Mysterio. I mean, we've seen when they were going against Adam Cole and Austin Theory, it was an interesting matchup, pretty good matchup to say the least, but they used a lot of tag team work. And I can't lie, that's what helped them get the job done. And oh, big DDT there by beautiful work. And oh man, gets the tag. I didn't even realize what was going on. The tag is in. Angelo Dawkins is finally in, but right as Dawkins gets in, McDonough's in. McDonough wants a piece of Dawkins. That's to say the least. I'd say the more hard-hitting one in the Judgment Day tag team here would be JD McDonough. So can't lie, very smart going after that. And now look at McDonough trying to turn the tides. Misses out on the drop. Oh my God! Missed out on the clothesline and got chucked across the ring. as Montez Ford is recovering on the outside. Angelo Dawkins is cleaning up work and doing a damn good job at it here tonight. What a matchup we are seeing here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as the Starrcade Tag Team Tournament, like I said before, it has been doing amazing work. And speaking of amazing work, headbutt catches him! Angelo Dawkins is no easy man to lift, and the fact that McDonough did that. McDonough is showing all-time heights here in Universe Mode. Look at this. McDonough now lining up Dawkins for something big, but Dawkins says no. Dawkins says no and drops him down. Beautiful work there by Angelo Dawkins. Dawkins stepping down on JD McDonough. McDonough now trying to do some work with a big bulldog there by Angelo Dawkins. Again, McDonough gets to the cover now, but no. Dawkins catches him and looks to work on the knee. Now as JD McDonough floats to the outside, he's tagging in the man who goes high risk, very high reward. As, oh man, Montez Ford worked on the other. Oh! Montez dropped down Dominic Mysterio, but at what cost? Because nobody was home. But as nobody was home, he seems to be the one on the upside in the matchup right here as these two teams standing moonsault there as chaos has unhinged all over Raw. Dominic Mysterio trying to get in the fray, but right before he can do it, look at this big drop kick there. Angelo Dawkins going back to position as JD McDonough and Montez Ford fighting away. And look at this, Dominic Mysterio trying to help out, but it doesn't help, no avail. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to go on commercial break. We'll be right back right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, we are sold out, and in 3 weeks' time, we are coming to you guys live right here on YouTube for the Starrcade Tag Team Tournament. If you want to be able to watch, you got to become a member. $2.99. It's right there on the bottom of your screen. You can easily do it by clicking the join button below. It is going to be one hell of a PLE, and I promise you guys it will deliver. Like and subscribe for more, and it's going to be a damn good couple of weeks going into the pay-per-view. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back to our regularly scheduled program, and you see Montez Ford and JD McDonough still the two legal men in the ring as JD McDonough and Montez Ford made it in right before the commercial break. And look at this, Montez Ford now looks the beautiful Eddie Guerrero would be proud because that variation of a frog splash was beautiful, but JD kicks out. McDonough kicks out somehow, some way. I don't know how he found it, but he definitely did. And JD McDonough now gets dropped down there by Montez Ford. Now McDonough, he's definitely hard hitting, but again, Montez has that has that size over McDonough as McDonough looking to cling to the ropes for any bit of desperation and help he can get it. He's definitely gonna need it because the big man's in the ring, and his name's Angelo Dawkins. And look at that big strike there by Dawkins. This can easily be the Street Profits win. No way Dawkins is going to do this. Look at this. Dawkins over and through. Beautiful work by Angelo Dawkins. And listen, ladies and gentlemen, we talk about a team like Alpha Academy that put their name on the map, that really solidified themselves here in the tournament, and we don't even know what's going to go down this Friday. I gotta say, the Street Profits are doing the damn same thing. It is definitely an interesting matchup, to say the least. I mean, looking at a team like the Street Profits versus the Judgment Day, that's not really a team some people will go for. And look at this. Lance and JD McDonough knocking the wind right out of him. If you can't breathe, you can't fight. Angelo Dawkins is going through a very old school method right now, but it's becoming very effective as we're seeing right now. Look at this, takes him down. Nowhere JD could do, nothing he can do. Look at this, all the power right now belongs to Angelo Dawkins because of what he just did right there. Referee on the count of 6 though. JD McDonough understanding the urgency, but I don't think Angelo Dawkins realized what's going on because he's focusing on Dominic, but he finds it. Spear by Dawkins. 1, 2, no! How did he do it? I don't know, but this recruit for the Judgment Day might have been one of the best because he's keeping him in. Dawkins wants him up. This is 260 plus pounds clubbing down on the back of your neck. JD McDonough, the only way I see this man surviving is off of pure instincts because there's nothing left in the tank, and that right there is very obvious, but I may eat my words here. McDonough scratching, clawing, and he gets the tag. I don't know how much more effective Dominic Mysterio can do, especially after Angelo Dawkins knocked him out on the outside earlier. But oh my God, knocking the lights right out of him. Knocking the lights right out of him. Dropping him down. Look at this. Montez in the ring. Beautiful work. Big splash. That's that tag team work we know and love. That's that tag team work we want to see here in Universe Mode. Look at this. Beautiful work. And through their ropes, but Dominic says psych. Dominic moves him. And now Dominic going right back into the ring. Playing possum a little bit. Now going after Angelo Dawkins. And oh man, this was a perfect setup for big time DDT. Montez Ford staying in it, but big drop kick there by Dominic Mysterio. Both teams are just fighting off of pure instincts at this point. Both teams are just trying to weave and see what they can do and how they can do it, and they can't blame them. Look at this. Dominic now tagging in. JD McDonough and Montez Ford, two men we just seen go at it. Look at that big kick, but moved out of the way. Beautiful roll there by Montez Ford. Ford understanding and seeing that danger was coming his way, and he moved out of the way just in the nick of time. Takedown there by Ford, and Ford now can be completely in control of this if he just keeps on going. Beautiful. Dropping him down right on the back. Right on the upper back. Now going sky high. Moonsault from the heavens, but no. McDonough moves. He's going to use all that gravity to his advantage, but Angelo says no. You got to think Angelo Dawkins seen the position that his partner was going to be in, but Dominic takes care of that. But Ford cleans up. Nobody gets the tag. I don't think Ford realized. Mysterio's in. Mysterio's in. Wait a minute. The ultimate disrespect to Papa Mysterio. 619. Dominic going high risk. Very high reward. Frog splash. 1, 2. And Dawkins doesn't get there in time. Perfect plan executed perfectly by the Judgment Day, and this is dangerous because it just shows you the chemistry that the Judgment Day already have over an existing team like the Street Profits, who have been around for a very long time here in Universe Mode. This is danger for the tag team division, and ladies and gentlemen, Judgment Day is your team to stand tall as we take a look at the graphics. Who is it going to be? Judgment Day versus FTR, or Judgment Day versus Alpha Academy? Either way, either team might be in trouble because I know a lot of teams have been sleeping on these two. And now that this match is concluded, it is in the books. And oh, what? What? Is this him? He's back. He's back, and he's healed. It's L.A. Knight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we make our way back out here in Phoenix, Arizona, and I think the crowd knows exactly who they want to hear from. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the man that shocked the world in the main event of Survivor Series. It's L.A. Knight. Hey, listen, he did say when he was coming back, he was coming back for the big gold, but I was not. I repeat, I was not expecting it to be like this. LA Knight, he looks healthy. He looks like that ACL is healed, and he looks ready to go. And man, oh man, an LA Knight that's ready to go, an LA Knight at 100%, that's got to be dangerous. The big question is, what is LA Knight going to say? We knew that we were going to hear from LA Knight, but what could be said? What is LA? I mean, we have an idea in our head. Yes, he wants the World Heavyweight Championship, but how is he even going to put himself in that opportunity after being gone for so long here in Universe Mode? I don't know. Questions, questions, questions. Let's see if LA Knight can answer them. Let me talk to ya. Yeah? 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 Listen, I'm here for one reason only, and that is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Nah, Finn Balor, that's who I'm here for. You know my name, the whole world knows that my name is L.A. Knight. I don't even gotta say it. I said it the week after the SummerSlam pay-per-view. No Intercontinental Championship. No, I was going for big gold, and big gold is what I'm after. Survivor Series, September 24th. Set your calendar, because it doesn't matter who or how bad the Judgment Day think they are. When it comes to LA Knight, there ain't no stopping the momentum. There ain't no stopping the party. There ain't no stopping me, because I am next, and I will be your next World Heavyweight Champion. I'm not gonna be some next challenger, some next stepping stone for Finn Balor's championship reign. Nah. I'm here because I'm here to stay. I'm here because I deserve for the rocket strap to be strapped right on my back. And when I win that championship, we're going straight to the moon. We're going straight to the top, because that is where L.A. Knight should be. September 24th. I ain't wasting no time, and I'm coming for that title. Yeah. Oh man, LA Knight. So let me get this straight real quick. This is the great LA Knight, huh? This is the great guy who's gonna beat Finn Balor. No, that's not gonna happen. I mean, how many times do we have to do this? Randy Orton, Bryan Danielson, you want to add your name to the list. When it comes to this championship reign, I am not going anywhere. I do what I do day in and day out. And listen, you may have the fan support, but that's not going to get you anywhere. Look at me, for example. I'm the World Heavyweight Champion. I got here by wrestling. I got here by busting my ass every single night. I wasn't relying on gimmicks. I wasn't relying on the crowd saying, yeah, back to me. I wasn't going into the archives and digging up some good old Attitude Era stuff and putting it on for display. No. I came out here, I represent my colors, and I bring people to the top with me. We're out here celebrating you. We should be out here celebrating my boys, JD McDonough and Dominic Mysterio, ladies and gentlemen. The two men who, doesn't matter who it's gonna be, the two men who are going to walk into MSG and win the tag team championships. That's what we should be talking about. We should be talking about how Damian Priest has plans for our Intercontinental Champion. We should talk about how Finn Balor is looking for a person that earned an opportunity, not a guy who's gonna come out here and demand me to fight you at a date. Who said I was even fighting? Who said I was even wrestling at Survivor Series? Who the hell do you think you are? If you want me, you're gonna earn it. You're not gonna sit here and demand an opportunity. You're not gonna sit here and demand this. You want it, earn it. Enough said, enough is said. Nah. You're not gonna sit here and try to twist the story. LA Knight is getting September 24th. You want LA Knight to earn it? I'll do that. I'm in the best shape of my career, and trust me, I'm ready to go. Let me take on Damian Priest. Hell, let me take on Dominic. You want to hype up JD McDonough so much like he's the second coming? You toss him my way, I will beat him. Screw it. You don't want me to mess up any of your Judgment Day members? That's fine. Send me anybody. LA Knight will get the job done. You know why? That's because I am determined. And when I am determined to do something, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to do it at Survivor Series. So let's just leave the fans with this. Me and you, Survivor Series, it's going down whether you like it or not. You want me to earn it? I'll do it. But it's coming, and I'm not taking no for an answer. Yeah. Wow. Wow, wow, can this be what we see? I have no idea. Oh man, well, all right, cutting backstage to the ring now. And oh wait, what the hell's going on? That's Solo Sikoa? What the hell's Solo Sikoa doing attacking Kevin Owens? Can we get security backstage, please? Oh my God, Roman did threaten Kevin Owens, but I didn't think he would send Solo after him. I mean, come on, seriously? Well, ladies and gentlemen, next week's show is going to be damn good because we have two women who have been here in the women's division trying to take control from Damage Control. It is going to be Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair in a #1 contenders match, but that's not all, ladies and gentlemen. Quarterfinals opponents are going to be going into the ring face-to-face. Owens Road DIY. It goes down next week, and we have one hell of an explosive main event. Next week, it is going to be Bryan Danielson, LA Knight. Can LA Knight earn it? We are going to find out next week. It goes down on Raw. But ladies and gentlemen, let's not take away from tonight. There's going to be the tribute match between the Shield and the Wyatt family. And it goes down here tonight in your main event. Oh, but that's next week. We're going to focus on this week in Mayhem Brings the Wrestling. It's going to be Bobby Fish going one-on-one with one of the most technical wrestlers here in Universal Mode, Matt Riddle. But that's not all, ladies and gentlemen. After the hellacious attack by Solo Sikoa, Roman has sent Solo after Kevin Owens. Will Kevin Owens get his revenge? Find out this Friday. But that is not all, ladies and gentlemen. Starrcade Tag Team Tournament. It's going to be quarterfinals, your main event, one of the most technical and what could be with a matchup that steals the whole damn tournament. It's going to be Alpha Academy going 2-on-2 with FTR. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are back in the arena, Phoenix, Arizona. It is time for your main event. This will be our tribute match for Bray Wyatt. It is going to be a team that he created versus a team who was very dear to him outside of this universe mode in the wrestling community, and we want to extend that thank you to Bray. We want to extend that gratitude. We just want to extend it all. As much as we can do, we'll do it. But here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be the Shields, Jon Moxley and Seth Rollins, as we see Bryan Danielson and Claudio Castagnoli is out here with the Shield. It seems like Bryan Danielson and Jon Moxley are okay for the moment. Last night, it seemed that there were a little bit of issues. This matchup is going to be a very interesting matchup. It's not to move up in the ranks. Braun Strowman is still currently injured under contract, but being in this tag matchup, it was important to him to continue and push on, and I just want to thank Braun Strowman for that, and thank him for continuing to push on to give the fans an absolute treat, because that is exactly what this is going to be. This is going to be an absolute treat. This is going to be an absolute tribute to a man who brought something so great to the wrestling world. And let's get right into it. Big slap there by Jon Moxley, now getting knocked off there by Eric Rowan. First time we're seeing Eric Rowan here in Universe Mode, and just listen to this crowd as these men wrestle. absolutely insane. And look at Moxley now knocking him into the rope. Beautiful work there by Jon Moxley. This is going to be a very interesting test here for the Shield and the Wyatt family there. Now knocking him off there. Seems like he didn't get exactly what he wanted to get there, but he got something there. Nicely done. Big knee into the midsection. This crowd is absolutely crazy, guys. Holy shit. This crowd is unhinged right now. Wow. All right. Well, Rollins is now getting the tag in the ring, and as the crowd is finally trying to listen and see what's going on with the wrestling. Oh my goodness, what a powerful crowd here tonight. I want to thank Phoenix, Arizona for being an amazing crowd here tonight. And wait a minute now, look at Seth Rollins now. Look at a boom, big neck breaker there to Eric Rowan. And Rowan hasn't been wrestling that much here in Universe Mode or ever really. This is his first time matchup. First time Braun is wrestling here in Universe Mode for a couple of months now. He hasn't been around here in Universe Mode. Last time he was really around. And look at this Moxley trying to go after Strowman there, but Strowman not allowing it. You see, Strowman may have not been here, but he's definitely not rusty as Rollins working away on Eric Rowan there. And Eric Rowan now getting up to his feet. Is going to be very interesting to see how he fares here in the ring. And look at that, faring very nicely as he knocked off Rollins there. Rollins a little dazed there. Rowan looking to bring him into the ropes, but catches him into a clothesline. Now looking to tag in Braun Strowman, and there is a little bit of history on this matchup. Aside from these two teams going together as they are, Braun Strowman has had a feud with the Shield back in Season 1 here in Universe Mode, and Braun made sure he came at Moxley, came at Rollins, but it was Roman Reigns that take the fight. Roman Reigns came back early from injury and fought Braun Strowman inside that steel cage matchup back in the Fastlane pay-per-view and ended up defeating Braun Strowman at the Fastlane pay-per-view, declaring that the war was over between the Shield and the Monster. Boom! Big splash there. So I don't think that Rollins missed this one at all. And now Eric Rowan getting tagged back in. But, Moxley getting attacked. First time Moxley's in the ring. Moxley and Rowan. Oh, big knee there by Moxley. Moxley must be feeling a lot of high momentum. And now Strowman. Moxley and Strowman. These two have faced before in the past. Big takedown there. These two have faced each other before in the past. As Braun Strowman was the one to beat Jon Moxley in the past. And now Strowman looking to turn the tides on Braun. But I ate my words there. Look at this. Power slam. But no, look at this. Gets him into the cover. The foot is on the ropes. But no, referee doesn't even see it. Still counts. But Strowman gets the kick out. But take down there. And aside from everything else, Moxley's got to be riding high after his big win last night at the No Mercy pay-per-view, defeating Roman Reigns. And big knee there. Not only stuns, but takes down the Giant. I was not expecting that one, to say the least. As Rollins is in control in this matchup. A very surprising turn of events that we are seeing in this matchup. Rollins now getting up Strowman and knocking him down. Beautiful work there by Rollins. Rollins now looking to do some more work as Strowman. Strowman looking to make Rollins tap. If not tap, maybe fade. And no. Moxley gets there in the nick of time as Eric Rowan was definitely there. Look at this. Strowman now having Moxley exactly where he wants him. Look at this as Rowan on the outside. Rollins down. And so is Moxley. Oh my God. What a matchup. What a hard-hitting effort. Big knee again. This time rocks him. Doesn't even get him down. Strowman picks him up though. Running power slam. Into the cover. No. Moxley would not have gotten there in time. And look at this. Referee didn't even notice. Claudio Castagnoli was trying to bring Rowan back into the ring, but the crowd chanting tag team wrestling. And for good reason. This is definitely one, to say the least. And man, Strowman get a punch to the gut and a punch to the face. Beautiful work there by Seth Rollins. Rollins now lining him up perfectly. Lock and loaded. Lock and loaded. The respect is there. But you see the competition and all four men coming out as Rollins was angry figuring out next steps. And Eric Rowan with a big lariat. Rowan with a lariat, now a knee to the face. Rollins getting dropped like a sack of potatoes. Strowman back to 100% in just a nick of time. I don't know how this man's doing it, especially still being injured. Rollins catching him though. His knee buckled and his face caught it. But no. Sacrificed the hurt knee, but it was all worth it. Can he get Rollins up on one leg? Yes! Strowman does it. Rollins thinking of next steps as he's going after the non-legal man, and Braun Strowman saying, get your ass in the ring and face me. Oh, man, but now look at this. Strowman looking to do the same thing that Rollins did to Rowan. Moxley goes down. And Rollins is pissed off about it, but Rollins now is on top. Gets knocked off. The monster among men is absolutely unhinged here tonight. And oh my God. Putting all that weight on Seth Rollins, stepping on him. But they don't call him an architect for no reason. This man is a visionary like never before, setting up for what could be a curb stop, lining up Strowman, but no, running power slam, stealing his finishing maneuver. What a match. Look at this. Strowman on the outside, Rollins saying, please just stay down. Rollins said to Strowman, please just stay down and take the loss like this. Referee on the count of 8, referee on the count of 9. How the hell is he doing it? He gets in. Rollins tagged Moxley. Moxley caught him with a disaster kick. The Shield wanted to have mercy on the Wyatt family, but the Wyatt family said they're not going out. They're not going out like that. Paradigm! Into the cover to no. Rowan got there late, but Braun kicked out. He had too much left in the tank. Look at this. Strowman says no. Moxley bounces back. Phoenix is loud here tonight as Moxley wants it, and he's gonna get it. Paradigm. No, he can't get him up. Strowman weighs too much. Strowman's too big. Strowman's too big. Strowman says no. And now the Wyatt family have trouble for the Shield. Gets him up. No, my God, all that weight dropping down on the arm. It can't be good for Moxley, especially after coming out of that hard-hitting unsanctioned match. Look at this. Rollins wants to tag, and Rowan doesn't realize it, but Rollins is now the legal man of the ring. Rollins might be the most fresh man in the ring out of all of them. Look at this package suplex, but doesn't cover him. Oddly enough, does not cover him. And look at this. Rollins, Bryan, and Claudio are smiling and putting nods of approval because Rollins is going high risk, high reward, off the ropes, Tope. This is awesome indeed. Look at that neck breaker by Rowan. I don't know how the hell he even got up. But when there's a will, there's a way into the steps. As these two men are fighting on the outside, referee on the count of 4. Look at Rowan. Look at the strength by Rowan. Dropping Rollins on his face. Rollins is hurt, but he seems determined that he is. Look at this. Rollins seeing the referee's on the count of 8. He whispers to Rowan, just stay on the outside. He gets kneed by Braun. Braun yelling to Rowan to get in the ring. And Braun getting taken care of. Referee on the count of 10. And the Shield gave the Wyatt family mercy tonight. They wanted the win, but they just could not do it. They just did not have it in them. They just, for some reason, did not have it in them to pin the Wyatt family here tonight. And it's respectable. It is absolutely respectable. The Shield and the Wyatt family put on a matchup that we are going to be talking about for ages. What a matchup. What a competition as the Wyatt family on the outside of the ring and Moxley pointing to the Wyatt family, telling them to come back into the ring. Wait. Aside from everything, aside from what we have going on, aside from what's going on in real life, thank you, Braun, me and Rollins. We want to thank you. Because if it wasn't for you, if it wasn't for Bray, if it wasn't for what you guys did for for the wrestling world, paving the way for guys like us to continue and keep pushing through our creativity. If it wasn't for you guys, a lot of this would not be possible. And we want to thank you. We want to extend that thank you. The Shield as a group, the Shield as a unit, we want to say that we respect you. And we will forever respect you. Win, lose, or draw tonight, it didn't matter. We respect you guys. And we know Bray's looking down on us. And we know he appreciated and loved the wrestling match that we just got. And we just tore the house down. And me and Rollins, we wouldn't have wanted to do it with anybody else but the two of you. This was perfect. Thank you. And thank you, Wyatt.